Hello, my name is Mason Avery, and I work here at the Madison Public Library. And Lisa has asked me to do a story time, and so I will be reading Swish by Bill Martin Jr. By Bill Martin Jr. and Michael Sampson. Cardinals, Blue Jays, what a game! The winner goes to the Hall of Fame. Less than a minute left to play. Blue Jays have the Cards at bay. Referee hands the ball to Lynn. Blue Jay pass comes bouncing in. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Janet passes off to Kim. Outside shot just goes off the rim. Katie leaping from the ground, hustles for a high rebound. Then down the court Katie bounds. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Jumping high into the sky, she shoots. Swish! Cardinals basket. 44-44, only 16 seconds more. Blue Jays rushing, gotta score. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Slowing now to a coast, Marie breaks free to the post. Inside move, what a dare. Jump shot flying through the air. Swish! Blue Jay basket. 46-44, only 7 seconds more. Timeout! Teams gather around the bench, sweaty towels wiping brows. Gotta win, the coach shows how. One last play, and no more. The crowd lets out a mighty roar. Go, fight, win! Teams clasp hands and make their vows. Scoreboard makes a blaring sound. Cardinals pass to the floor. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Like a flash, in comes Jill. Driving hard, tries to steal. But Katie comes out with the ball. The crowd goes wild. Dribble, dribble. Only 3 seconds more. Pass it now, we gotta score. Alley's open on the side. Fake it low, but toss it high. Dribble. Just a second. Is there time? Alley pivots on a dime. Throws it to Sydney at the three-point line. Up she goes. The world stands still. Basketball spins, arcing high. Falling now from the sky. Whirling, swirling. Swish! Buzzer blares, game's at end. 0 seconds. Cardinals win. And I am a senior at Madison High School, and I do play basketball. My basketball journey began in 3rd grade when I started playing for a local traveling team here in Madison. And I played on that local traveling team between 3rd and 6th grade. Because then in 7th grade, then we began playing for the middle school team. However, also during my middle school basketball years, I also played basketball during the summer instead of playing baseball. And so that is why I am wearing a red network jersey instead of a maroon and white jersey. I played for the South Dakota Network down in Sioux Falls. And so then I played there for about 4 or 5 years, which was a lot of fun. And then in high school, I continued to play basketball. I was part of the 2018 state championship basketball team, and then I also played for my junior and senior year. However, unfortunately, as some of you might have heard, the state tournament this year got canceled. And so I'm kind of bummed out because that's where my basketball journey ends. But for you guys, it can continue further because you guys still have a lot of time left to go. And so that is why, here in a little bit, or for you, just maybe seconds away, I will be showing you some basketball drills which will help your basketball skills here in the future, hopefully, and some things that you can practice at home. I can show you a couple drills that you can do at home, maybe probably outside for a lot of these, but I think there are a couple indoor drills here too. So first one that I kind of want to start with is just beginning to have some ball control. So it might seem a little silly, but The first thing that we kind of want to do is get a control of the ball, so we just kind of start here and just kind of pass it from hand to hand here. You know, just kind of get a feel of the ball, and then once you got a grip of that, then maybe you can go a little higher here. You know, try not to drop it, and then as you get more control, maybe try to go a little faster, but slow it down as much as you need, and then bring it back down to here, and then maybe bring it a little lower, down here, all the way down to your legs. Try not to drop it. That's the goal here. Just try not to drop it. So you can always do that just for some added ball control. And you can do that inside, just maybe try to be away from anything that could be a little breakable if you happen to lose control of the ball. So then, now the rest of these drills might have to be a little bit more geared to outside. So then another thing you can do to enhance your basketball skills is to just practice dribbling. Now, my ball is a little flat here, but first thing you just get your right hand out, get into a, somewhat good basketball stance. It doesn't matter too much. Then just practice dribbling the ball. Then once you get comfortable with your right hand, or if you're left-handed, your left hand, or maybe just a better way to say it, your strong hand, then you can go ahead and switch it over to your opposite hand. And you can always do that. And then now this is maybe for a little more advanced, but as soon as you start getting control of the ball, then you can just start going back and forth like this. And then, once maybe when you get a little bit more comfortable with that, then you can try going between the legs. And then, of course, switch. And then, if you're really feeling comfortable, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not the greatest at this, maybe try some behind the back. Now, a trick for behind the back is you got to keep your butt low, hands to the side, and just trust that the ball will be where you want it to be. And now, practice makes perfect, so you're not going to get good at dribbling just by doing it for, a couple minutes. And of course, there's always going to be a lot of mistakes. So, just do it however often you want, however often you feel, but practice does make perfect. The more often you do it, the better at you will. The better you will get, sorry. And then, so that's just some ball handling stuff. Unless you have a rim, the only thing you can really do is just, try practicing good form for shooting. And so now what I usually do is I just get in whatever stance you're comfortable with. My feet are usually a little bit slanted from the hoop. Maybe try to get down into a stance like this. And if you're outside, then you can just practice releasing the ball up however you feel comfortable with. Now depending on how advanced you are or your age, now shooting with one hand isn't always going to be the most easy. But that's a good way to try to get your shot into a good form. So just come down like this, try to put the ball however you feel comfortable with, just release up and shoot. If you have a rim, then go ahead and shoot. Now if you can't go outside, you don't have a rim, I do have one shooting drill that you can always try. So for this, you need to get on the ground. And again, try to be away from things that are considered breakable. And so then you just come down here and you get your hand on the ball however you feel comfortable shooting, and you just release upwards. And I wasn't very good, but you want to try to release the ball and have it come back right down into your hand wherever you release from. So you just want to go up and catch it and try to bring it right back down. So as you see, I can a little off right now, but practice makes perfect. And so that's just a couple of drills that I know of that I have been doing throughout my basketball years that have, I would say, increased my basketball skills. If you know any more, then I highly encourage you to do them. I'm sure if you have any siblings or parents, they probably have some things for you to do. And if you don't play basketball but maybe want to give it a try, then I highly encourage you to try to do some of the things that I showed. Maybe ask a family member or friends for some help and guidance. And just give it a shot. If you are in basketball, then I highly encourage you to get a ball in your hand as often as you want to, so that you can be ready for by the time you can start playing basketball again. So that's all I got for today, and thank you for watching.